All right, welcome to Thick Empress Tarot. Thick Empress Tarot. Oh God, don't start. I got my smoothie on deck just in case I need to drink something to get this throat in order. Some of y'all could be having issues with your throat, speaking, things of that nature. I woke up this morning like my eyes was really irritated. So some of y'all could not be seeing things clearly or seeing things the way that you should see things. It's like things are like blurred or like it's something's hurting you to see it. But also, before I got on, I was gonna do a totally different reading than what I'm doing right now. I'm doing an ancestors reading because y'all they've been pulling on me to do a reading since the last reading that I did that I included them in it. They and I barely spoke on the ancestors, but they are like on me to do a reading. The song that I'm hearing in my head is either I'm gonna trust you or I may as well walk away. 'Cause stressing don't make it better. Don't make it better, no way. So I've decided that I cried my last tear yesterday by Mary Mary. Y'all, every time they had a concert in this area, I was at their concert. I still love their music, but back in the day, Lord, I used to bump me some Mary Mary. But that's what I was hearing. But like I said, before I got on, I was gonna do a totally different. I was gonna do like a love reading, but the ancestors came in and was like, change your plans. You're doing an ancestor reading. So, not only am I gonna do the ancestors, I got the angels, I got Jesus out here. We gonna turn it into a spiritual reading. How about that? So, without further ado, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the white light, welcome. Y'all, I'm starting off with the oracle cards, the ancestor oracles at that, and I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna shuffle and whatever pops out. But I'm actually gonna read the ancestor cards. The rest of the cards we're gonna just go through them. The Hermit flipped over, so some of y'all could be isolating or needing to isolate yourself and just kind of I'm hearing like rebuild your and get your mojo back. Okay, so but I'ma just let the cards come. The rest of the cards just come out. I'm not gonna read on all the cards, just the ancestor card. I'm telling y'all, something could be going on with y'all speaking or like whatever it is y'all supposed to express. Y'all just having a hard time with letting it out. All right, ancestors, what do the collective need to know? What do y'all want them to know? Connect with your emotions. Yeah, some of y'all, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, it's time for you to, in order for whatever this is that needs to verbally come out, you need to emotionally connect with yourself within, whether that's with meditation, yoga, prayer, um, grounding yourself, going outside, enjoying yourself. Some of y'all just need to connect with your emotions. Some of y'all just need to connect with your emotions. What else, ancestors, do y'all have for the collective? It says trust and thrive. Okay. It says trust and thrive, the stag. Yeah, once you connect with your emotions or whatever, and whatever this is that you need to come out, it comes out. You all are going to thrive in a way like no others with the ancestors. I'm saying, what else are y'all saying? Choose your path. Some of y'all are torn between like I'm here torn in between the two, and I really don't know what to do. It's saying once you connect with your emotions. So some of y'all, this is what I'm getting honestly. Some of y'all need to follow your heart, and wherever your heart leads you, go. Well, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be something with your family, it could be something with friends, whatever the case may be. Go with where your heart is telling you to go. But whoever I'm speaking to, you're gonna have to choose 444 this path. It could be like your stability, security. Some of y'all, it could be should I stay in this place where I'm at or should I move? But you're gonna have to choose. And it says be graceful in movement and action cannot make it up. Yeah. whatever you do, know that God is with you and He is going to make sure that any path that you choose, He's gonna uplift you and make you shine in that spot. So let's see what the water guardian has to say. Let's see, water guardian on 14. Y'all, I made me a smoothie just now. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm almost done. And I usually do bananas and strawberries. Today I added grapes to my smoothie. Because I was like, and because I added the grapes, I didn't have to add like I usually do agave sweetener or agave, however you pronounce it. But I pronounce it agave. I usually add that. I didn't have to add it this morning. Okay, so it says take time. The water guardian says take time to understand how you. I don't. They telling me to say this. Some of y'all, this ancestor could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They made me stop to say that. And with the blue, please don't come at me for this. I think blue, when it comes to the chakras, is the throat chakra. I think if not the heart. But either way, you need to connect with your emotions so that you can speak clearly what you want. So it says, take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. It says your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are, I was about to say resurfacing, that are surfacing in you at this time. So some of y'all, these emotions could have came up before. For me to say resurfacing, they could have came up before and they're coming up again, and you have to deal with these emotions that's surfacing or resurfacing. It says it doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad, they are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Yeah, for some of y'all, no matter how you cut this cake, you have to deal with these emotions. You're not going to be able to move on to the next level until or unless you deal with these emotions. If you don't deal with these emotions, you're going to be at a stagnant place. And when I'm hearing some of y'all tired of being stagnant, these emotions, you're going to have to go in your prayer closet, meditate, like breathe. You're going to have to breathe. You're going to have to like come from under the cover and breathe and say, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. I need to process this, understand why I have these emotions about whatever it is, and I need to heal from this. And you're going to have to do the work. All right, it says, note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Yes, some of y'all are like, if you don't deal with whatever this emotional train wreck I'm hearing that you feel is coming has come up on you, some of y'all are going to miss out on like a very important message that God has for you. God is trying to get through to some of you all, but he cannot because y'all are like not paying attention to or like not wanting to deal with the emotions of what comes with it. And God is saying you have to trust him in order to thrive. Let's see. Give me something on I'm saying give me something on the stag. Let's see what the stag has to say. Let's see what the stag has to say for you guys. Yeah, some of y'all, I know you don't want to do it, but you're gonna have to trust in God and trust in your emotions, not trust in them, but I'm here to delve into your emotions so that you can trust and thrive in what this is that God has for you. It says the message says stag, trust and thrive. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. It says you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer. Ooh, y'all, what I'm getting is like some of y'all are so talented, so gifted, so blessed, and you have a lot to give, but because of the freaking emotions, you are not putting yourself out there like you should. It's like God is like, He's giving you, oh, excuse me, He's giving you everything. And for some of y'all, this is speaking. Some of y'all, God wants you to speak. I'm here, speak to the people. And because you're not tapping into what God is telling you to do as far as your emotions are concerned, some of y'all are stagnant, the stag. Some of y'all are stagnant because you're not obeying. Obedience is better than sacrifice. It says all your gifts, strength, and power, and will make the most of it. You are born to lead, and this can only become a reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Yeah, some of y'all, y'all don't want to be leaders, and very seldom do I get this. Usually, everybody wants to lead. Nobody wants to follow, but whoever this message is for, you don't want to lead. But that shows God-given destiny to lead. You rather be in the background and just go with like whatever society say, let's go. Whatever, the boss say, let's do it. Whatever, I'll be a good partner, I'm hearing. But for me to be the leader, I don't want that responsibility is what I'm hearing. Mm-mm. God is calling you to be the leader. Some of y'all like, I didn't ask for this. No, you didn't ask for it, but it's your God given destiny to lead. 1222 just passed. All right, so it says stag energy allows you to put yourself in position to feel safe because the endless keep away anything. Yeah, some of y'all are highly, highly intuitive. And before danger could come, you already sensed it before it even happened. It says to keep anything away that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upward. Yes. So what I'm getting, um, some of y'all, y'all have accomplished a lot, a lot. Y'all have like did a lot, but whoever you are, you don't celebrate yourself enough. You don't give yourself enough credit. There we go. You don't give yourself enough credit, whoever I'm talking to. And what God is saying emotionally, tap into your celebratory energy for yourself. Even if you gotta take yourself out and buy yourself a cake and celebrate you. Whoever I'm speaking to, you deserve it. You celebrate everybody else, is what I'm hearing. Why not celebrate you too? You deserve it just like everybody else. And so, once you do that, once you trust in yourself and be like, they bring having me to bring this up. I can remember me and one of my friends. We was real cool back then. We not as cool now, but we was real cool with each other back then. And we was going to take our ACT. We both knew that we wanted to go to college. Her more so than me. And we went. And we went to take our ACT. And they had this white lady, nothing to do with color or anything like that. But I'm from the South. Y'all know sometimes it could get really mm, ugly when it comes to things like that. But She walked up to us, and she you could tell she didn't really care for black people. And she walked up to us and she told us something kind of snide, and I was just like, no, she didn't. So my friend, she was like, excuse you, do you know who we are? And so the lady was like, okay, who are you? And she was like, she told her name, and then she said, and this is my friend, Chris or whatever. She was like, and we are graduates. We are graduating and we are going to college and we are going to do things for ourselves. So don't you dare talk to us like that. And I was like, oh my, like she owned who she was. And I was like, you go, girl. You know, after we walked off, because after she told her, I didn't have to say nothing. She said it all. So after we walked off, I was like, you go, girl. Like, and she was like, yeah, she was like, I'm not going to let nobody tell me nothing. I am going to stand up for who I am and for what I believe in. And like, she was like, I'm owning this. Like, I'm owning that I'm gonna be successful. Well, as of today, she's a principal and everything. So she was like, I'm owning. Like, they're not gonna tell us nothing. Like, we educated, you know. And she owned it. So I say all of that to say this: some of y'all, God is leading you to stand up for who you are and whose you are, and own who you are. Like, if you are educated, be that. If you are not educated, but you are the type of person, you're a go getter, be that. If you are a great mom, be that. You're a great dad, be on it. Own who you are and who God has blessed you to be. Somebody needed to hear that. Somebody really needed to hear that. Don't allow people, because what I'm getting is like somebody has tried to tear you down, uh, and you have not stepped into your calling. Your ancestors are saying, you got it. I'm hearing that song by Chris Brown and yeah, Chris Brown and Drake. You got it, girl. You got it. I know I'm off beat. Um, yeah. So some of y'all need to step into what God has called you to do. Some of y'all is like y'all scared, and I don't understand what you're scared of. If God has already equipped you, go out there and do what God has equipped you to do. You have to trust and know that God is with you and thrive in whatever this is that God has called you to do. Some of y'all are like, oh, don't know what to do. Some of y'all, and because the next card is the direction guardian, which lets me know some of y'all have a guardian out here who is um helping you to choose your path. Some of y'all got so much going on, so where it's like, what are you doing? Pick something, stick with it, and keep it pushing. Is what I'm getting. It says, choose your path, connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to. Mm, I had to drink something. My throat is like cutting up. All right, it says choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your pet isn't set in stone. Yes, some of you, oh, you know what I'm getting, y'all? Some of y'all are staying somewhere out of like loyalty or out of years, and your ancestors are saying, you don't have to stay there. Now, if you stay there, we with you, but there's a whole world out there for you to explore. Go and explore. Go do what your heart is telling you to do. Some of y'all heart is like, I'm talking about guiding you to do more, be more. And some of y'all are like, no, I've been here for 20 years, so I'm going to stay. No, follow your heart. Follow your, whoever I'm speaking to, follow your heart. Whoever this message resonates with, follow your heart. It says, nor should you have, um, your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you. nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong. Wow, thank you, ancestors. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and favored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up and choose with your heart. Wow, that is just what I just said. Like I can't say it any more clearer. Some of y'all, look, some of y'all need to say, okay, what do I want? So now y'all, you could be selfish. Don't you love when you could be selfish? But some of y'all like, no, I got, I'm used to doing for others. You could be selfish at this point. What is it that I want? What is it that I need for myself? And whatever your heart is desiring, that is exactly what you should go for. Choose your path. Choose where it is that you want to go. Like, don't settle for, I'm hearing, don't settle for mediocrity. Be bold, be courageous, be what you want to be, not what nobody else wants you to be. Be with who you want to be with, not with what nobody else wants you to, not with who nobody else wants you to be with. If some of y'all don't want to work that job no more, don't work it. Be an entrepreneur. Start investing in your business. If you don't want to be with that person, like I said, don't be. You ain't gotta be with them if you don't want to. They could say it's the kids. They could say it's society. Say we need to be together. My family. Say whatever. Whatever. What do you want? What do you want? When I used to work with people with substance use and um, mental disorders, I used to tell them, y'all don't know how blessed y'all are to be able to take a year or more. Some of them, they would take more than a year out of your life and just focus on you. Some people don't have that luxury. And I would tell, be like, look, and because sometimes they would come from all over the U.S. And so some of them would come from like New York, all the way down south, and it was like they saw a whole new world. And I'm like, and some of them after they would leave from us, they would just start traveling, like getting on the bus and going, like just seeing the world. And I'm like, you know how fortunate you are to be able to do that? That's a blessing. For some of y'all, it's time for you to just live, live your life. Hey, instead of stacking that paper, but live your life. Yeah, some of y'all like, but I gotta get my money. I gotta get my money. One thing about God, He will. If you are walking in your purpose, walking and utilizing the gift that He gave you, God will make room for you. I can promise you, there's nothing that you are gonna need or want when you let God be overseer of your life, of over your destiny. Promise you. So next we're moving on. Be graceful in movement and action. Yeah, some of y'all need to be intentional. Be intentional on this journey of life. Like if you know that you want to be, Lord, why did I hit a water bar? But I'm not gonna say that. But I'm thinking now that I heard that, I'm thinking more along the lines of like Forrest Gump. That was him, or was it the water bar himself, where he loved to bring the football players water. Others looked at it like it was crazy, like who would really enjoy bringing water? But he would have that water to the like perfect temperature. Well, when they would drink the water tasted like no other. Some people can't tell the difference in water. I can. Like a lot of people don't like Dasani. I think Dasani is like the best tasting water ever. But that's you are that kind of person. Whatever it is that God has gifted you to do, you I heard surgical with this biatch. You are surgical with this. And your ancestors are saying, act like it. Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know who you are. Act like you know who you are. Some of y'all, when you walk in a room, especially the room where you displaying your gift, displaying your purpose, you need to walk in that mother sucker with your head high, your shoulders up, and you walk up in there like you are that one. I was about to say something else, but you are, you are the chosen one. And not saying that and nobody else in the room is. That's not what I'm saying. But you are. Some of y'all, it's time for y'all to see you. Don't worry about what's surrounding you or who is surrounding you. Worry about you. I keep like what keep since I started this reading, what I keep saying in my head, I am. Y'all know that's what Jesus said when they I think it was Peter went to him and said, Jesus, they keep asking who you are. What should I tell them? Jesus said, tell them that I am. I am could be a multitude of things, but I am that one. I am the one and only. I am the best. I am chosen. I am all of that. I am not to be messed with. I am. There's no limit to who you are. When they ask who you are, I am. I'm like my brother. I am. I am chosen by my father to do the will of God. I am, again, could be a multitude of things, but whatever it is, be graceful in how you move. Some of y'all need to start wearing the part of a chosen one and stop bowing down thinking that you being humble. You've been humiliated enough, is what I'm hearing. You are humble. It's time for you to walk in grace. It's time for you to be graceful with this. Because whoever I'm speaking to, you are grateful for everything that God has given you. It's time for you to look like it. Because even in the Bible, it says you will know God's children by their fruits. Some of y'all are very fruitful and you downplay it just to not have people come against you or not to make others feel like you think that you are all that or you think that you're better. And it's not that you think that or that you are, it's just that you are a very blessed being, whoever I'm speaking to. And it is what it is. You can't help that God chose what he chose for you because whoever I'm speaking to, you done been through a lot as well. But you are blessed. You are blessed by no means do you want to step on anybody's toes or make people feel less than whoever I'm speaking to. You are blessed. You are blessed. It's time to act like it. I ain't saying be a showboat because nobody are, and right now we're not caring about nobody, but it's not good to be a showboat. But present yourself as a chosen, whoever I'm speaking to. So it says, Shaolin mastered this. It says, be grateful in movement and action. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Okay? Mm. I'm sorry, I had some drinking in this smoothie is so good. You are being guided to flow like water. There's them emotions. Blow like air and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Yes. Yes. Take your time with this. Take your time with this. Even though you are chosen and you are all of that and a bag of chips, that doesn't mean go tomorrow and just be like, okay, I know I'm supposed to have a better house. Let me go just buy this mansion, and you don't do your research on nothing, or you don't see if you could afford this. Take your time with it. Don't sit up there and say, oh, I know that I'm supposed to be an entrepreneur. Let me just quit my job right quick. No. Make sure you got a savings and you got all of that squared away before you, you quit or, a relationship. Make sure, okay, let me make sure, take your time with stuff. You ain't got to rush. A gentle approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself, how can you move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it? Yeah, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Um, some of y'all is like instead of you just moving, some of y'all you might get a call that's saying, "Hey, look, we want you to come work for us in." I'm just gonna say Tennessee. I don't know why I said that, but Tennessee. But we're gonna pay for all your moving expenses and everything, and voila, go with the flow. That's you wanted to move. Now, not only can you move, but you don't have to pay for. No, it's not coming out of your pocket. So you're moving and you're saving, and you're able to start over. And then they say, well, we're gonna give you a $10,000 bonus sign on, and then you got $10,000 in your pocket. So yeah, it's when it's from God, trust and believe you me. It's good, real good. Do you have capacity to refocus on your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Yes, some of y'all is like you are like I'm telling y'all, some of y'all got so much stuff going on. And it's like, okay, just do. God is saying, stop, stop. You've done it. Stop. Let it come to you. Let it move you. You don't have to keep trying to move it. Your part is done. Y'all know how they say faith without work is dead? Some of y'all done work towards whatever this is long enough. Now it's time to have faith that is going to work out for you. Okay? All right. So I'm going to use the, I don't know what's the name of these cards, y'all. But these cards kind of remind me of the book of Revelations. I'll tell anybody before you use these cards, make sure your mind is right for these cards. These are the angels, and I love these cards. Just because they have the angels on there, and also it's tarot, and it's like a lot on these cards. For those of you who are into like tarot and esoteric knowledge and things of that nature, I think these cards have it all. All right. What do the collective need to know about the water garden when it comes to the ancestors? Ooh, the Queen of Swords came out with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Wow. And then we have the angel Hamia, we have the angel Umabel, and we have the angel Hahaya. All right. And so what it's saying is that what you need to know when it comes to the water guardian, you have the direction guardian and the water guardian, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy. Um what it's saying is that some of you all you need to think more along the lines of strategy because you all are about to get direct communication and clarity and truth is coming your way. Now you have to move strategically, logically, like make it make sense is what the water guardian, this ancestor is telling me. Like I said, with the water guardian, I feel strong and heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but now we do have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius on the board. Some of y'all gonna have to be straight up with it. Some of y'all gonna really have to tap into your truth and be like, okay, this is what it really is. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what it really is. It says with the Queen of Swords, ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. So some of y'all need to, whatever rituals you practice or ceremonies, whatever you do, this could be like a yearly feast or whatever the case may be, whatever you do. Everybody have their own little thing that they do to get the ball rolling. Whatever you practice, believe in, whatever the case may be, some of y'all need to get that ritual on. It says affinity and friendship obtain the friendship of anyone. Hmm. Yeah, some of y'all, I know y'all too, because whoever I'm speaking to, you don't do people like that. Some of y'all, it's time to network. It's time to put yourself out there and watch what, like a breakthrough is going to come from that. You got to put yourself out there. The Page of Swords. Yeah, this is like talking, like talk to different people and tell them what what you do. Like some of y'all, if like what I'm getting is if you are an entrepreneur, it's time to start promoting your business. If you are wanting to move, it's time to start talking to people about like realtors. Whatever it is, it's time for you to start putting yourself out there because the Page of Swords, this is somebody that is curious. With the Queen of Swords, yeah, you ain't curious no more. You know. So it's saying refuge governs dreams and reveals mystery hidden from mortal. Whatever you do, some of y'all are concerned. Will the people know? Will my enemies? No, they not gonna know. God gonna make sure to cover you and protect you on this journey to where they gonna know only what God wants them to know. Not by the time they find out what's going on, you going it's already done. All right, so give me something on the stag, trust and thrive. Yeah, follow your emotions. Your emotions are guiding you. Go with your emotions, whatever you feel deep down inside. High priestess, because some of y'all are of high priestess or high priest status. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, leading you, and guiding you. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. We have Luua. This is the angel of fruition, provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. Ooh. So yeah, some of y'all, this is a partnership that's coming in. This is a partnership, and some of y'all are indecisive and like, okay, what should I do? Follow your heart. What are your emotions telling you? Follow what you have because I'm telling y'all, whoever you are very abundant. You have oh, you have more than enough. For if this is a relationship, like emotionally, you are together, spiritually, physically, financially, you are together. Whoever I'm speaking to, you have more than enough. Some of y'all, like, I only got 2 loaves of bread, but guess what? You're gonna feed 5,000. You're gonna feed 5,000. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm part. Yes, and whatever this is gonna happen fast. Yeah, you gotta step back and just wait. You just gotta step back. Some of y'all, like, it's like y'all, whoever I'm speaking to, what your ancestors and angels are saying is like, You just been working, working, working to where you have not even given yourself time to let these partnerships come in that's gonna benefit you. Now it's time for you to let somebody else do the work and basically you reap the benefits. It's time to be selfish with yourself. All right. Choose your pet, the direction guardian. Give me some more. Choose your pet, the direction guardian. Choose your pet, the direction guardian. Choose your pet, the direction guardian. All right. We have Celia, the six of. Oh, this is something from the past. Something you familiar with. Yeah, some of y'all, the path that you're gonna be going down, this is something you've already tampered with. And the two of pentacles. And that's why y'all are like juggling like, what should I do? What should I do? Whatever you do is gonna work out. Whatever you do. Look, it said God who supports the universe. So you support it. And it says, Celia, this angel, this is the motivation angel. Lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Didn't I say something about humiliation? Some of y'all could feel humiliated and shame and guilt is what's causing you to stay stagnant. It's time to come out of that. It's time to come out of that. Then we have the angel Quayel. This angel is fortune and fame, fulfills any request. Yes, some of y'all are like star quality, or some of y'all are stars, celebrities. If not, you're gonna be like I say, star status. You may not be worldwide, but wherever you go, you're gonna be a superstar. Lights, camera, action. Yeah, ain't gonna be fruitful with it. Fulfills inner request. Some of y'all, it's just time for you to step back and get in that prayer closet and ask God for what you want, because He's ready to fulfill it. You just gotta stop trying to be God, and not in a bad way, meaning like, okay, I gotta make things shake. You can't make nothing shake without God. If God don't make it shake, it don't shake. You can put in all the work that you want to put in. If you don't have the faith to know that God is the one that's driving the bus, that bus gonna start. Could be a brand new bus. Come to find out the engine is bad. If the engine bad and gone, you can't move. Heck, it could be a bus from 1920. Well, oh, I don't think it's gonna make it. If God touched that engine and touched that bus gonna run better than a 2024 vehicle. If God driving, so yeah, some of y'all just need to trust in God more, and not saying that you don't. Who I'm speaking to, but you're thinking that God is telling you to keep doing, 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 and that's not what He's saying. He's saying step back and let me fight this battle for you. Let me finish this for you. You ain't got to do nothing. You just pass the baton. That's all you got to do. And I'm going to finish it off for you. God said, I'm the finisher. But you got to trust and know that I got this. All right. Be graceful in movement and action. Yeah. And what I'm picturing is, I don't know the girl name, but she run track and she be having her wigs and her nails, and she when she run is like she just her movement is graceful. They was talking about her hair and stuff at one point, but she showed them it ain't about the hair, it ain't about the nails, it's about my skills. It's about my skills. I got skills to pay the bills, and look, I'm gonna show y'all I can wear weave down to my ankles if I want to. My nails could be longer than however. I bet you I'll beat any of y'all and come on that track. That's what some of y'all just look, put it out there. I'm telling you, but just put it out there. You got some of y'all like, man, y'all all that. Like I cannot make it up, y'all all that, but y'all because of like guilt, shame, and being humiliated. Because what happens is because of who you are, when God send you places, the devil got some of his people there waiting. So before you could even get off the ground, you got people there ready to humiliate you. And so what some of y'all have been doing is letting these people humiliate you, and it's been putting a pause in what God is trying to do. Again, I'm going to ask y'all, whose report are you going to believe? Some of y'all feeling like, okay, I'm in this nice place. I don't deserve to be here. When you think like that, it makes God say, okay, so now we got to work on this. We got to work on this because you ain't going nowhere. You're going to stay here. You're going to get accustomed to being a queen. You're going to get accustomed to being a king because that's who you are. You're going to be accustomed to being an emperor, an empress, a high priest, a high priestess. That's who you are. It's in your blood, baby. And you're going to walk in it, is what God is saying. If we got to take 10 years to work on them emotions, that's what it's going to be. But it's up to you. It's up to you. But you gonna walk into what God has for you. He not gonna force you. You have free will. If you gotta come back another lifetime and continue to work on what needs to be worked on for you to step in your purpose, that's just what it's gonna be. I'd rather get it this lifetime and be fruitful and look, enjoy the fruits of my labor. The two of one. Yeah, this is like you have discovered who you are. God has shown you who you are, and it's time for you to now go for it. It says, Jaleel, this is the angel of love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. I'm telling you, somebody, whoever I'm speaking to, you have had people, you could just be minding your own business. You walk in a place, you know you looking good. Out of nowhere, everybody around you is like, oh my God, look at you. You star, you celebrity, even if you're not well known, but to us you are like all of that. You're gonna have one person out of that bunch. Oh, look at you. You with your fat self, with your big head, with your big feet, with your big belly, with your uh look at you, and some of y'all, instead of listening to the 99, you listen to the one. You got 99 celebrators. Don't let that chicken head be the one to have you doubting yourself. 99 supporters, but that chicken head ain't one. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I crack myself up. I know I'm corny, y'all, but hey. All right. So yeah, you got people love you. People, whoever I'm speaking to, you are so loved and you are wise beyond your years. Um, that's of course because if you like 40, you're really not 40, you're like 4,000 years old. But anyway, um, and because of that, because you are like so loved and you're so wise, that's why you have victory over whoever these people are or whatever this is that is trying to tear you down. I'm telling you, own who you are. You are who you are. It ain't your fault. I remember me and my mama used to, it was a Texas song. And the guy was saying, it ain't my fault, baby. It's in my family tree. And so I love that part. And I would always say that it ain't my fault, baby. It's in my family tree. And I'll never forget one day I was getting off of school. My mama was sitting in the front yard. She used to love to sit in the front yard. And when I got off of school, I forgot what happened. And it was like, I think maybe she didn't cook what I wanted her to cook or something. And I was like, Mama, because she used to cook it, it was called the liver meat. It was so delicious. And I said, Mama, you didn't cook the liver meat. And she was like, it ain't my fault, baby. It's in my family tree. So yeah, and I thought that was so hilarious or whatever. But for some of y'all, it ain't your fault that you blessed like you blessed. It ain't your fault that you chose. You didn't ask for this life. God gave it to you. If they got a problem with it, go talk to my father. Because it ain't my fault, baby. It's in my family tree. Y'all, whoever I'm speaking to, you kind of silly. You silly. Yeah. Jaleel is the helping God. This is you got help. You got support. Because the Two of Cups came out and lovingly supported. So you need to embrace that. Yeah, look, the Four of Swords. Some of y'all, it's time to rest. You done been through a lot. You done been through a lot. The Page of Cups. Here, look, Nine of Cups. This is loving on yourself, self care. Some of y'all need a me day. A me day, just me. Go out, get your nails done, get your toes done, get your hair done, get your massage. Hair did, nails did, everything did. Get your eyebrows arched, put some lashes on. Just do it all for yourself. That's what some of y'all need. All right. I'm not gonna clarify all of these. What more angel messages? Give me more. What else do y'all have to say? Joy. Somebody's name could be Joy. Joy and pain. Assertiveness. It says joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense of everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Yeah, so y'all, look, God is calling y'all to be creators. And He wants you not to just create, but enjoy what it is that He has called you to create. Don't just say, oh, I'm supposed to create the best tasting water ever. Let me do it. No, He wants you to be passionate about it. Like, get into this. Like, because whatever this is for you, this is something that is abundant. And I'm not talking just monetary wise, because whoever I'm speaking to, this is like generational wealth if we want to talk about money. But this is something that is abundant as far as this is happiness, joy, love, all of those great things. But you have to heal and step into this and know whose you are. Let God finish this. He didn't put the gift in you. Use it. Use it. It's like somebody giving you a brand new car and it's like nobody else has this car and you don't want to drive it because it's not like everybody else. God didn't make you like everybody else. He made you like you. Get in that car and drive it. You rather drive the little Pinto because it looks like everybody else's or is even beneath everybody else so that you're not attracted and you're not causing a scene. But God, for whoever I'm talking to, God created you to be a showstopper, whether you like it or not. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you request. Yeah, some of y'all are like, please, God, do not put me out there like that. And God is like, okay, I'm going to meet you where, yeah, but you're still a showstopper. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. Yeah, and look, and some of the ones who try to tell you that you're not a showstopper, when somebody tells you, "Oh, you fat," tell them I'm a showstopper. Who gonna check me? Who gonna pop me? Who gonna stop me? I wish the camera was on me because if y'all see my face, y'all probably be like, what? You ain't gonna, you ain't gonna pop me. You ain't gonna stop me. Remind me of that meme of that girl and she like in her face like, yeah, you know they say, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. I'm a showstopper. I'm a showstopper. I'm a showstopper. Even if you don't tell it to them, say it in your head. Say it in your head and walk like it. Talk like it. Be it. I am. You are the I am, and you are a showstopper. I am a showstopper. All right. It says, we will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your word. Yeah. So God not gonna allow you to say things that's gonna hurt others in the process. But for those who try to put you down, it's time for you to stand up to those people and tell them who and whose you are. Like I told y'all, like with my friend, she told that woman was like, like I forgot what the lady was saying, but it was like she was kind of like trying to low rate us in a way. Like, what are y'all doing around here? Why are y'all in these parts or whatever? And my friend was like, let me tell you something. We are graduating, we are going to college. And she was like, she's going to be a social worker. I'm going to be a teacher. She told, and she like just went off on not, she actually didn't go off. She was very nice and polite with how she said things. And by the time it was said and done, the lady couldn't really say anything but show us respect after that. So for some of y'all, you gonna have to, let it be known. I'm not to be played with. Some of y'all, like, you, again, I keep getting that energy of like downplaying yourself, just not to, you think you're gonna hurt people's feelings. And it's like, if their feelings is hurt, it's not because of you and all what God has called you to be, it's because of them. And that's something that they need to work on. Don't let them put it on you and then you're the one that's now having to work on your emotions and work on you when you already have worked on yourself and you already have done the work. I hope that makes sense. Like, don't let the naysayers make you feel negative when, oh, look, they don't want me to talk, when you are the one who possess all the greatness of God and what he has instilled in you. You have it. Work with it. Let it work for you. All right, I'm gonna use the Jesus cards. Ooh. So this is gonna be a spiritual message. What does Jesus have to tell the collective? What does Jesus have to tell the collective? My boy, this is my boy right here, y'all. Let's see. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Yeah, some of y'all so gifted to where like it could be chaos going on around you, and you so gifted to where you just mellow out the mood. That's a gift, y'all. And some of y'all not owning it, like y'all not realizing how blessed you are. God is saying you are blessed. You are blessed for what you look at as something little. This is a big thing. You're a giant in these spiritual streets. Be a giant in these physical ones too. I don't know. Some of y'all need to pop your collar, talk your ish, and I don't mean that in an arrogant, bad way. I mean in like just because when you're doing it for God, Jesus, Holy Spirit. You're doing it, for God, like you showing out because God has been good to you. That's what God wants us to do. God wants us to brag and boast on Him. And if you walking in His likeness and you walking with the gifts that He's given you, He wanted to be known that this is mine. Like for you, for those of you who have kids or pets or whatever the case may be, or even if you're auntie, uncle, when you bring that and you got a child or a pet or whatever, when you bring that child, that pet out, that's a representation of you. And you want, when people see that child, who's your mama, who's your dad, who's your auntie, who's your uncle, who's that, who cat that is, who dog that is, you want them to say, that's the I am pet, that's the I am child. And like, oh, I see why they move the way they move. I see why they, yeah, that's what God wants for you. Like He's sending you out. He wanted to be, that's my child. That's mine right there. Even if you're in a relationship, man, your spouse proud of you. Like they want people to know, like, this mine. It says love one another as I have loved you. Yeah, because this two of cups that's coming in, it's time for y'all to start spreading that love and joy to others and not just keeping it within. Some of y'all are so like overflowing with love until it's ridiculous and you have it to give. You're not even lacking on the love. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're not lacking on love at all. You got you got more than enough. More than enough. God is saying, let some of that love out. Let that water flow. That's why the water guardian is out here. Let the water flow. Let's see. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. It's not, no matter what you ask God at this moment, He won't do it for you. He won't do it for you. Because whoever I'm speaking to, whatever you're going to ask Him, it lines up with what He wants for you anyway. He's just waiting on you to back up and stop trying to work at it and let Him help you with. All right. I'm using the angels. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. More angels. We got the angels in the house. We got the A's, the angels, the ancestors. We got Jesus in the building. And then next I'm going to use the God card. God. We got the spirits in here. There's something better. Let go at the bottom of the deck. Within the next few months. Yeah, you ain't got to rush. No, 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 no. You ain't got to rush. No need to worry. And remain positive. Oh, look, I got to say this one. Ask for help from others within the next few weeks, because within the next month, help for people. Didn't we have assertiveness on here already? It says it here again. All right, and the situation will improve. That was the last part, but let's see what flipped out. I love it, man. Texas in the building. I keep picking up mine. It ain't my fault, baby. Yeah. Ask your angels. Ask your angels. Whatever it is that you are wanting. Some of y'all work with Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel. I love all the angels, but I really like, I get a kick out of Archangel Uriel. I wish if I could find a card of him in here. I'm gonna talk while I try to find a card. If I can't find a card, I'm not gonna force it. But Metatron, y'all can work with Metatron. Um, I like Archangel. I like all of and Gabriel. I said him, huh? There's a lot of angels that you could work with. Haniel. I'm just naming the ones that's I ain't saying this one. I ain't even gonna say that one because that's not. I ain't saying him. But oh, look, Uriel right here. He's the tower. Yeah, because Uriel, he set stuff off. Look at Uriel, y'all. Uriel is the fire god. I'm telling y'all, he plays no games. I like Uriel. Disruption warns of disasters, aids in transformation. Yeah, Archangel Uriel, he's the type of angel where it's like he play no games, true, but when it's time to set it off, and his mother sucker. That's the angel you would call on. Like, oh, you want to play? You want to play? Archangel Uriel. Like, look, I got this problem. Can you come help me with this? Can you? Because you look, some of y'all need to call on Archangel Uriel for these naysayers that's, you know, cutting up. We know Archangel Michael, he's the protection angel. He gonna protect you from things, but sometimes you gotta get in there. And who I'm speaking to, you done got in there for work, but now it's time for you to defeat these naysayers. All right. Oh, last but not least, I'm about to do the God cards, y'all. And we gonna call it a day, call it a night whenever this message reaches you. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Oh God, that's a lot. We gonna let's see what this card was. The sun shines brighter and flowers smell better just because I thought of you all. The Lord bless you and keep you. Yeah. All right. Did I? Okay. All right. There we go, God. All right. It says, when the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth. Yes, some of y'all stand in your truth. Whoever you are, be you. And do not apologize for it. Few things are impossible to diligence and skills. Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. Samuel Johnson. Yeah, whoever I'm speaking to, again, you you have the strength and you perform very well. You've done the work, but don't give up. Don't like allow anybody to make you feel less than. Whoever I'm speaking to, persevere through whatever this is. You can do it. You can do it. You definitely can. Persevere through this. You got this. It says ask your angel. God done already said he's ready to whatever this is that you know,